Priti Patel's departure from the cabinet has inflicted another blow on Theresa May, as if she wasn't already bruised enough. Almost exactly a week earlier her defense secretary, Sir Michael Fallon, had been forced to resign too. Such is the parlous state of the government and the fragility of the Prime Minister's own position that many Tory MPs are near despair about whether anything can save their government. Given the critical stage the Brexit negotiations have reached, the weakness of the government is causing some alarm in Europe too. So what, if anything, should be done to salvage the situation? You can choose your cliché according to taste. There's buses, you wait for ages, then two turn up. Or there's Oscar Wilde on losing parents, one is unfortunate, two is careless. Such gallows humor about the resignation of two cabinet ministers in just a week does not, however, go down particularly well on the Tory backbenches. There they see nothing but gloom. Their party lost its majority at an unnecessary election in June, their deputy prime minister is under investigation for sexual misconduct, which he strenuously denies. Electoral support is growing for an opposition that is the most left-wing anyone can remember, and the most vital task facing the government, negotiating favorable terms of exit from the European Union, seems to be getting nowhere. Indeed, so alarmed are European governments about the weakness of the May government that it was reported on Thursday that they are making plans for what to do if it collapses by the new year. It was into this woeful predicament that what many Conservative MPs regard as the wholly unnecessary crisis of Priti Patel broke earlier this week. It was revealed that the International Development Secretary on what she described as a private family holiday in Israel in August secretly met 12 senior figures in the Israeli government, including the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. She was accompanied in most of the meetings by Lord Pollock, the honorary president of the Conservative Friends of Israel, who is also chairman of the advisory board of a strategic consultancy company which has Israeli defense and technology firms among its clients. Ms. Patel broached the idea of Britain using some of its foreign aid budget to contribute to an Israeli army program treating wounded Syrian jihadists in the occupied Golan Heights. On the face of it, this idea breaches official British government policy in two respects. First, foreign aid is not given to other countries' armed forces, and secondly, Britain has not recognized Israel's occupation of the Golan Heights since they were taken from Syria in 1967. To add to her problems, it seems Ms. Patel was not wholly frank with the Prime Minister about her activities when summoned to Downing Street to explain herself on Monday. When this emerged, she was forced to fly back early from Uganda, in effect to be sacked. In her resignation letter, Ms. Patel wrote, "While my actions were meant with the best of intentions, my actions also fell below the standards of transparency and openness that I have promoted and advocated.